Were you just singing something, MJ? Was that what was
Yeah.
happening? Oh, you're
Yeah.
singing now. All right, okay.
A
I just
TikTok song.
okay. A TikTok song in your bag. It is. We're here. We are back again, MJ. Another week, February the 12th, 2026, 9:53 p.m. We started 7 minutes early. I'm sorry. I'm
We're
ready to end the week.
excited.
We're
We're excited.
excited. I'm ready to conclude the week. Like, come on. Like, how can you blame us? All right. But yes, we're here live and direct. We're going to get to the Traitors after show. So we're going to talk Traitors. We're going to talk episode just went off, episode 9, season 4. We got a lot of things to talk about with Traitors.
Yeah.
So we'll get right into that. And yeah, let's just start. Let's start it off.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think about this episode, MJ? Traitors just went off. We had a new traitor on our hand, Eric. What did you think about him and the totality of the episode?
Yeah, Eric's first day as a trader. I don't want to get too much into it, but he's doing okay. He's doing okay. I thought this was a great episode. Honestly, I think probably the best challenge that we've seen. I think it really showed a lot. So I was really happy with the challenge. Overall, this was a great episode, but I really do want to just say that these are probably the worst faithfuls that we've seen thus far. I do want to say that.
Yeah, I think it's time to put that to the streets have been talking, right? We've been putting out videos for weeks and weeks, and I keep hearing about these faithfuls in the comments, and I just like some I reply to, some it's just like, oh, I got too much going on. But they keep saying these faithfuls are terrible, and I think we came to the conclusion today that they're pretty bad.
Yeah,
they are pretty bad. Even when the challenge you talked about, the challenge was so good this episode, right? Because the Traitors had to really put their game faces on, really had to put in work during this challenge and kind of do this test. And we'll get to Rob because he had a really good strategy. We'll get to Rob. But these faithfuls just have no clue. They have no clue. Johnny and Tara are leading the pack, but they have absolutely no clue what's going on right now.
I was telling you when we were texting, like Johnny and Tara are so funny. I was in tears. I was in tears in so many different parts of this episode because they are just completely clueless. And the funniest thing to me is that them not telling everybody that their best friends is this amazing game strategy, and it's not doing anything for them. They've accomplished nothing with this secret best friendship. They're so funny. They're so funny.
They did absolutely nothing with that. It's just like, well, what do you want us to do with this information besides believe you guys are working together as traitors? Or at least one of you is a traitor.
Protecting the other one. I mean, oh, it's so funny. They're so clueless.
Yes. That's how bad the Faithfuls have been at this point in the season. That now the Faithfuls are so bad that they don't even know how to like protect themselves as faithful. They're just both Faithfuls are like, yo, we might be traitors, but we're besties.
That's basically what they said. That's actually verbatim what they said. We are in this together and we're either faithfuls or we're traitors, period. Like, oh goodness, they are so lost. They are so lost.
Right. And for something that we're keeping under wraps the entire season of like knowing each other and being besties, it's like, yo, it just didn't really move the needle at all.
And they keep saying it in their confessionals. They're like, we have everyone fooled. No one knows how close we are. Like, what is it doing for you guys? It's so funny. It's so funny to me.
You have no one fooled, guys. You're breaking news. You know, I like to break the news. Tara and Johnny boy, you guys have nothing. You guys have nothing going on. Just delusion. All right. So that's the faithful. We believe that this is the worst faithful. In 4 seasons, these are the worst faithfuls.
I think so.
We've seen faithfuls win in season 2 and season 3, right? I believe.
Yeah.
I know season 2 for sure. Season 3. So we saw those faithfuls win, but now it looks like the traitors are just continuing to do their thing. Eric, you mentioned it kind of, but this is his first day as a traitor. He left a lot to be desired. Yeah. I thought that the start of the show, I'm like, they're outside. I'm like, he's a little loud. Like, aren't we playing traitors? He's outside. Like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, bro, take it easy. Like, you guys are filming a show here. So he started off that way. He did kind of have some moments of kind of coming, like into the role. Yeah. But he was very quiet overall today. And this is the most quiet. This is the guy who went from saying that, oh, I heard this person's laugh and I knew it's her. And I'm so vocal about that to now he's not saying anything. And the heat is starting to be on Eric as we saw the end of the episode. What do you think about Eric's performance so far?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm nervous about, right? He's clearly very nervous, and he even said it. He's like, Rob is like living his best life, but Rob is not new to this. He is true to this. He was built to be a traitor, okay? So
Yes.
he's very calm, cool, and collected. I feel like Eric was noticeably a very different. Like you said, he was quiet. He was even like, he seemed a little bit nervous. And so, yeah, I think that it was his first day. So we have to give him a chance, but it was his first day. And I think, it wasn't the best performance that we've seen.
That's hilarious. It was his first day. Like he just started a new job. Like it was his
Yeah,
first
first
day.
day.
He's still learning.
And he
Yes,
even
but
said that. Remember, he was like, like he was like, if this is zero, I'm right here as a trade. Like he
yes.
is, yeah, no. Honestly, I'm glad he was not a trader from the beginning because I don't know if he would have been able to handle the pressure. He seems
Yeah, I
very
mean this
nervous.
might be a really good time for him to become a trader.
Yeah,
Besides the fact that one person is kind of onto him right now, but
yeah,
that person, Kristen, she's on to a couple other people as well, right? Like she
yeah,
said, she's on to Tyra, right? And she's very vocal about that. But then she talked about when Johnny they brought the besties. Now she's like, "Oh, I'm on to you, Johnny." So it's
yeah,
like, all right, you're on to three people. There's only like six left, so like figure it out.
yeah,
But I mean, we've known Eric to be a really good faithful to this point, and I
yeah,
think that him just saying like, "Yo, today I was just very confused. I'm hearing that." I was just so I feel like he can get away with that. Rob is certainly going to have to help him out though, and
yeah,
let's talk about Rob, man. He is. I brought this up in the conversation. Is Rob the greatest trader ever? We've had four
yeah,
seasons so far. We know Siri won in season one as a
yeah.
trader. Rob could possibly do that in this season, but is he the greatest trader ever so far?
Absolutely. I think he has played this game so well. Siri was amazing too. She was really good. But I think Rob, and we can talk about it too, even when it came to the challenge and everything, he's very strategic. He's never thinking about the next step. He's always thinking about multiple steps after. I think he's playing this game so well. I think he is the best trader. I'm going on record to say he is the best trader. And if we really look at it, besides Donna, the other two traders that the faithfuls got out was really due to Rob. It really wasn't due to the much work. I mean, a little bit of Colton, but really Rob is the trader slayer. And I think he said that. Didn't he say it in the turn? I'm the trader slayer. So
Yeah.
he's doing good. He's doing great.
He's doing amazing, Rob. I have to agree. I think Rob is the best trader ever, with an asterisk right there because he has to finish a job, right? In
Yeah,
the
that's
sports
true.
world,
Job
you have
not
to win a
finished. Job
championship.
not finished.
Job is not finished. Kobe, the job ain't finished. So, but Rob is doing an amazing job. I mean, even the recruiting of Eric, I'm like, is this going to be his downfall?
Yeah.
But right now, at the end of the episode, maybe you could kind of think that. But I think that, like we said, Kristen has talked about so many people
Yeah.
that it's half of the cast. So we'll kind of put that to the side. Outside of that, though, Rob has been amazing. I mean, he's sitting back. He's in the challenge. He's in the box. He got his shades on, his leather jacket. I'm like, is this guy about to go rehearse for Grease?
Right.
Like, is he about to play Danny in Grease?
He's feeling himself.
He's
Feeling
so
himself.
cool. He's getting his confidence to continue growing. I hope it doesn't turn into like this arrogance thing. But
Yeah.
he's naming himself in third person now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's got his hands behind his back and he's just chilling on the couch, just like he knows when to talk, when not to talk. Rob is so good. Like we said, he has to finish the job. He has to win as a trader. But I think even now he kind of has a shield in Eric, right? Like
Yeah.
if push comes to shove, he might have to turn on Eric just like he has
Yeah.
in the past, with people starting to get that heat on him. But Rob has played an outstanding game, and we both agree that we think he's the best trader ever,
Yep.
as long as he continues and he gets it done at the end. So
Yep.
kudos to Rob. That's your boy.
Kudos to Rob, and he was looking really cute today, I must say.
There you go. I wanted you to get that out. That was. There you go. But yes, all right. So let's give out some spoiler alerts now. Let's give out some spoilers because
Okay.
I mean, outside of the new trader and Rob kind of maneuvering the game, we talked about the challenge. That was the best challenge that we've seen, and we got some heat from that first episode we did when we said the challenges aren't good.
Yeah.
I mean, people agreed, but there was some like, "What do you guys mean?"
The challenge tells us so much. We know who got a shield.
It's like,
Okay.
all right, okay, thanks, okay, appreciate it, appreciate the support. I would reply, I appreciate the support. It's like it's neutral. It's like yeah, whatever. But yeah. So let's talk. So spoiler alert coming, people. We got a spoiler alert right now. We're about to tell you who goes home at the beginning of the episode. Who was murdered from Rob and the new trader Eric. He did accept. Spoiler alert, but I mean, who wouldn't accept that? Either
Right.
accept or die. So we already knew that. But yes, spoiler alert, MJ. Let's tell the people who went home at the beginning of this episode and was murdered overnight.
Dorinda. And if you watch New York, you know why I said it like that. You're not going to get it. But yes, Dorinda, honestly, sad to see her go. But at the same time, it was time. She did way better this time, I feel like. Got to have some fun with it. And yeah, Dorinda's gone. And it was random. I think it was a good murder. It was super random. I was kind of thinking, like, don't they want to go with I'm always like fighting with that. Like, do you want to go for someone strong? But then at the end of the day, was Dorinda ever going to go against Rob? I really don't think so. So I thought it was a
Yeah.
good kill.
And they did mention losing an ally in
Yeah.
Dorinda, but yeah, I mean she was never gonna win, right? She didn't
No.
really have too much of a clue either, and it's
No.
it's all right. Like everyone's not going to be so good at this game like
No.
Rob is, or like some we've seen. What was the Bachelor guy from a few years? Peter, like
Oh
how
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
as a faithful. So Dorinda goes home, and she's rich as fuck, right? She doesn't
Yeah.
need the money,
She
right?
doesn't care.
So
She's back at Bluestone Manor. She just had
yeah,
Portia at her house for the girls' trip. She's good. She's living life.
I
She's
felt
fine.
like it was the least like horrendous murder we've seen.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was happy. She did much better this season than she did
Yeah.
her first time around. So I feel like everyone's happy there. Like it's all right,
Yeah.
cool. Dorinda went home.
Whatever.
But we saw that, and really no one knew what to make of it. Like you said, it
No.
was random. No one was like, well, I think this person would have did it,
Nope.
but it was like, no, Dorinda.
Okay.
That's how good Rob is playing this game. He continues to just be amazing.
Just
E-
random.
even at the challenge, he was like, "No, we're just gonna put Tara's name every time." It's like, why even play with them? We're not playing the game. Let them play the game.
Yeah.
He's so good, man. Rob, you're the guy, bro. You're the guy in Traitors. All right, so we get to kind of like the conclusion of the episode, getting to the end of the episode, and the banishment table happens after the challenge. Your boy, well, this is not a spoiler alert, but I guess it kind of your boy who represents himself very well at the
Yeah.
round table. Steven was getting some heat. What do you think
He
about
was.
the heat that was placed on Steven coming into the round table?
I don't think it makes any sense. We already talked about the coins. He explained the coins. And then the other thing was that he was saying that he was thought he was going to get murdered. I don't think, and he was saying, because at breakfast he was like, oh, I was packing my bags. I just knew I was leaving. I don't think that was dramatic or overselling it. I honestly think if they would have killed him, that would have been a good idea too. So I don't understand the heat on him, but I must say, and I told you this and I said it last time, I think Steven defends himself so well at the round table. It's a unique skill. You want to defend yourself, but you don't want to be too dramatic, but you don't want to be too mellow. And I'm just really impressed with how he defends himself at the round tables.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if we have like an all-star season or
Yeah,
something. Like if Steven want to be one of those people.
me
But
too.
yeah,
I
I
would
mean,
love to see that.
I think he played. Like you said, your name is going to come up at some point. You just got to
Yeah,
really kind of defend it without doing too much. Steven's name started to be floating around. I think it does make some amount of sense, right?
yeah,
We have to know that it's a male, and,
yeah.
and we have to know because I
It's
mean you
been
can.
3 girls.
It's been 3 women so far that have been eliminated. There's still traitors out there. That has to be a man.
Yeah,
So we saw kind of Steven be sort of a shield. We saw Rob like being like, I'm going to vote Johnny to Steven looks like actually a good option right now.
yeah,
And that's kind of how quick the game goes. But
yeah.
yeah, Steven, spoiler alert, people. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, as we did get someone banished today. The votes weren't too close
No.
because, like you said, the tides were turning. You want to tell the people, MJ, who went home in that banishment?
Yeah, Steven went home, and I'm kind of sad about it. If I'm being honest, this is probably one of my saddest banishments. I really like Steven. I really like the game. I think he could have been a little bit more talkative, but at the same time, I felt like he talked when it mattered. He was very important when it came to the challenges and winning them all the money. So I really enjoyed him. But like you said, everyone's time comes. So here we are.
Everyone's time does come, and there's only 2 roundtables left after
Yeah.
this. I listen. I feel like every season, I don't know who I'm going to root for, Faithfuls or the Traitors. I
Yeah.
don't know, but we're certain. I think I can speak for both of us. We're certainly rooting for the Traitors at this point.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
Team Rob. Team Rob.
Team
Team
Rob,
Rob.
Team Rob for sure, man. He's doing an amazing job. Just moving on in the episode, and there's still no heat on him at all. There's some on
None.
Eric,
Right.
but
We
none on.
somehow ended the episode with heat on Eric and none on Rob. And it truly is just crazy to me. It
Yeah,
is crazy that he's on no, we've never even heard his name be brought up besides Candace.
yep. And is Rob Is Rob? And I'm thinking, is this how Rob is? Is he thinking so many steps ahead that he's like, yo, if I bring in Eric, we know it's a male, so people might be onto him, and whether
Yeah.
he's good or bad, I'm still going to be protected. So it's like,
Yeah.
is Rob that forward thinking? I think that
I
he
think
may be.
so.
Yeah.
I really think he is. I really do. I don't I think everything he has done has been super intentional. And he is the GOAT. He truly is.
Listen, I've not seen anyone. I mean, I've seen a lot of game shows and people play, have strategies. This guy gets it every single time.
Yeah.
So only a few episodes left, only 2 roundtables left. But Rob is running a hell of a show. I love to
Yeah.
talk about him every week because he's that damn good.
Yeah.
And I might need to see him on some other shows going forward as
I
well.
think so.
House of Villains, Big Brother, All
I think we'll
Stars, or
see him
something.
on some more things.
I love
But I
that.
must say that honestly, Johnny and Tara during the challenge, during the roundtable, in their confessionals, they were by far the most entertaining part of this entire. They are completely lost. Even we didn't talk about it, but even during the challenge, when everyone agreed to vote Tara because they called on that the traders were just going to vote Tara, they still did not vote for Tara.
And then look lost after doing it.
Look completely like they didn't just announce it. Like, oh yeah, they were on one. They were definitely on one this episode.
Yeah, they got to be better. And we said it. Are these the worst faithfuls ever? I think that'll be the
Yes.
first video I'm going to put out. These are worst faithfuls ever.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is it for us. MJ, another episode in the
Yes.
books. Season 4, episode 9. We've done all 9 so far. Traitors After Show. Always appreciate you pulling up. And see you next week.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Yes. All right. That is MJ, our Traitors correspondent. Season 4, episode 9 just finished. And ladies and gents, I don't have too much tonight. So I'll give you guys kind of the latest. I actually went live this morning, and I already gave out some stuff. So I'll just kind of say like what I saw during the day, and I'll get up out of here. Well, I'll give some NBA scores. It's the last night before All-Star Weekend. We had the Milwaukee Bucks defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 110-93. Back to back for the Milwaukee today. So they went on back both games in the back to back. Portland right now is up or down 53-50 in Utah. Let me see my guy Isaiah Collier, 6.6 assists. He's been balling lately. Lakers and Dallas Mavericks set to tip off at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which it is now. So I think they'll be getting going in a second. So that is the latest around the NBA. It is All-Star Weekend this weekend. I want to talk All-Star Weekend briefly. I went to the All-Star game in 2025, and it was awful. As I sat in the stands, I just watched and was like, what is this? You had people that weren't just young guys that weren't deserving to be in an All-Star game on Sunday and play on Sunday. I know Draymond Green talked about it last year, but this is I'm hoping that the NBA got it better in 2026. I do not want to see that again, that type of product. We obviously know, and then Kevin Durant came out as he was questioned about sort of like the playing style and how competitive it is in these NBA All-Star games. And Kevin Durant was pretty frank about it. He said, you got to talk to Joker and Luka and them guys too, the Europeans, because them dudes don't be doing nothing during the All-Star. They be kind of just chilling and lollygagging. So don't just put it on the old heads. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make it a universal thing. So I do want to see the All-Star Weekend, All-Star Games specifically, look much improved this year from last year. The one that I went to, sat in the stands and felt awful about paying for those tickets. So I need to see some All-Star Game improvement. All right, what else do I have for you guys? I told you guys, not too much I got on the agenda tonight. It's the last night I'm streaming till Sunday. I talked about the Minnesota immigration. It will end sort of the crackdown. Hillary Duff. I got some Hillary Duff news. Hillary Duff announces Lucky Me World Tour, her first in nearly 2 decades. Billboard reporting, this is what dreams are made of. Hillary Duff is going on tour for the first time in almost 2 decades. Ahead of her upcoming album, Luck or Something, the Duff announced her spalling Lucky Me World Tour, kicking off this June. And I see cities she'll be traveling to: West Palm Beach, Florida, Tampa. She'll be in Salt Lake City, St. Louis, Missouri, Cincinnati, Nashville, Charlotte, amongst others. in the UK as well. So Toronto, all those places. Hillary Duff, what the hell? Hillary Duff is back. She will be going on tour this week. So, or not this week, but this year. So shout out to her, Hillary Duff. I mean, that's nostalgic, right? Hillary Duff, Lizzie McGuire. I mean, come on now. We had some Angela Yee. Angela Yee was out. What was she? So this is Black Millionaires reporting. Angela Yee just kind of reflecting on her time and leaving the Breakfast Club after 12 years as a co-host. And she said I just quote, I just wanted to be accountable for myself, end quote. When you're on a cast with people, this is Angela Yee speaking. When you're on a cast with people, everything that somebody else does also becomes a part of what you did too. I just wanted to be accountable for myself. So that's Angela Yee talking about, and she also said she felt that it was time for a new challenge. She said it was needed to grow. She explained she wanted to create and control her own content. But yes, Angela Yee just talked about her leaving the Breakfast Club and saying that, hey, I just wanted to be accountable for myself. I do understand. I mean, there were a lot of times where those three, Angela Yee, Charlamagne, and DJ Envy, and there was some uncomfortable conversations and laughter, and she's kind of like has to be a part of that. And I totally understand. And I think everybody's kind of in a better place now. I think Wake Up with Yee is doing well. Breakfast Club is doing well. Jess Hilarious, Lauren LaRosa joined that team. So I think it all worked out like it always does. It always works out for the best. And I think that's it for me, guys. That's all I got. Did some Traitors review. Shout out MJ, my Traitors correspondent. She does an amazing job kind of breaking everything down. She's a yapper. She loves the yap. So we love to have her on. But yes, that is the latest from me, Media Marcus, the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. Traitors Season 4, Episode 9, we did review. And I'll put this all out, man. I appreciate you guys for listening and tuning in. I'll be back soon. Cheers. Be well, be blessed. Cheers.